Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The offense stays on the field on this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
That's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. Out Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gamecocks churn out another first down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First down. Looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Canes come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Had a lot of time back there. Now throws it to the right. It is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Gamecocks are going to cash in here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Ball handed off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. A running play called on fourth down. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Let's it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. And the Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made. Room to run here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The offense going with the hurry up. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. Slides to avoid the big hit. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert to keep the drive going? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Running through the tackle. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Finding space at the 20. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. They'll try the option play here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. And they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The Hurricanes offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. He hands it off from the gun. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. running out of time in the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Canes. No chance to catch it.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Here comes an important 3rd down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending 1st down. The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. This will likely be the last play of the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Crucial third down play coming up. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Get some space around the 30. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to secure.
Football knocked loose in the backfield. The football bounces out of bounds. It'll be a short loss on the play.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. He's running out of time here. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They'll try the right here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And now the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man wide open. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's James. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Another handoff to him on second and goal. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown for the U. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it second and medium. They're going to run the option. The back's got to run a pitch. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Great cut there. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. Physical run, breaking tackles. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, I love the call here by their offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot in the field.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. As a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, South Carolina. Still no answer for this offensive machine. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
What have they got cooked up with this 2-point conversion attempt? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny and touchdown.
South Carolina, 34, Miami, 22.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry up.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. No huddle here for the offense. Third down, out of the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can...
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1 possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll run it here. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, my gosh. This defense got exactly what they needed. An interception at the right time to get the ball back to their own quarterback and offense to go down and potentially win this game.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Miami. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And this is caught. Smart call there to go for 2 and make it a 3-point game in the late stages. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got the first down and more. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Gamecocks, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. You've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. They need to score quickly here. Trying to dial up some big plays. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is caught. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And the completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
It's moments like this that this...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to throw it deep. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Hard running there, breaking tackles. And that pick will preserve the victory for the defense as the time runs out. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in